Hey everyone, and welcome to the next topic of the academies, which is standard operating procedures. And your facility for this, it's me, Mahira, MCVP ICX. And let's get it started. So, what is basically SOP? It's standard operating procedures, which is meant step-by-step instructions compiled by an organization to help workers carry out complex routine operations. So it's not something that is used only in ISAC, but it's used in many organizations and companies because they are running a lot of operations, a lot of procedures, and in order to make them standardized and equal for everyone, SOPs are necessary, and also it helps to increase the effectiveness and efficiency of the performance, and it reduces some inconvenience or miscommunication or some errors that could happen during the processes. And coming to the ISAC SOPs, as you know, like ISAC is an international organization, and we are dealing with many customers, both like use and partners, and we are running many projects. And in order to be able to provide equal quality service in every single ISAC experience in the world, we need to have some standard procedures. And because people are engaging with ISAC as a brand, and it is important to create a good brand representation of the organization. And also, when you are onboarding, recruiting new members, SOPs are helping you to educate them because there are exact steps, there are exact routine that they need to follow in order to start operating in the organization. So basically, SOPs are your routine that you need to follow in the day-to-day basis in order to run successful and efficient operations. And there are SOPs for use and partners. SOPs for use are a responsibility of home and host entity, but SOP for partners is only responsibility of host entity. And SOP and the customer flow. Customer flow is also aligned with SOPs. Let's have a look to some difference. So customer flow stage goes through from like to stranger to promoter status when the AP finished its experience and got satisfied and fulfilled standards. And SOPs, procedures we follow internally to move a customer from stranger to a promoter. And customer flow is status based and SOPs are action based. And customer flow is customer based, as you can, it's obvious, and SOPs is member network based. And customer flow answers to the question what we do, and SOPs is how we actually do it. And like it's basically the two sides of the same coin. Customer flow is the customer side of the coin, and what we want to do, which stage our customers will go through, and all that stuff. And SOPs is the other side of the coin, which represents what we as an ISAC are doing in order to have this exchange happening, and like it's shows us how we can move a stranger into the promoter status. And yes, so GV SOPs, there are different SOPs for products, for GV, GE, GT, and for GV there is OGV side of SOP for use, and this is the process that OGV or the home entity has to deliver and fulfill for use as a customer. And there is IGV for use, is the same for the IGV side for the host entity. So this is the standard procedures that IGV has to deliver. And IGV for partners which is the responsibility of the host entity to deliver and fulfill it for the partners as a customer. And how does it work? So firstly, there is a huge booklet from international resources that you can see clicking to this link, and I highly recommend you to read it carefully, because it's not something that you can understand only by watching this video. You need to follow up this video by reading the booklet. And so, as you can see, this is the part from the booklet, and SOPs are also like divided for each stage of the customer flow, from pre-attraction and to the post experience. And for example, this is the example of OGV use for attraction, and you can see here the status of the EP, the topic, the activities, and who is responsible for these activities. For example, this is MC responsible, and what is the description of the activity, what should be done. Our next example is IGV for use, attraction. So in the attraction phase, you can see what kind of role have MC and LC. So for MC, it's mainly about analyzing the product funnel. It's about tracking and reporting systems, creating them. And also the same for LC, and also they need to be feedbacking the opportunities that they have, their job description, and they need to gather the promo materials. And generally these are the activities that should be done separately by MC and LC in the attraction phase of the customer flow. And yes, so these are the name of the all MC role descriptions, like the entity partner communications, IRs, or promotional materials. That is also responsible MC and LC. And how do we track SOP? So there are 3 ways mainly. And for example, first one is SOP checklist, which is the easiest one because there are exact steps that is written, and you need to just check it and click it if you have done it. For example, the first one is that I understand the analysis of my product funnel and bottlenecks. So if you have done it, then you're putting the click over here, and so on for each step. And also there is SOP tracker sheet that is also can be used in order to track it. And the one more upscaled level is SOP dashboard. This is a dashboard from Europe. It's regional dashboard, and it shows the percentage of SOP implementation for each entity. You can see here for Azerbaijan is 79%. And remember that SOPs are the basic processes to the exchange, and it is non-negotiable that every member LCVP, MCVP should follow SOPs when they are running their operations and executing their JDs, because this is the core of what we do, and if we want to provide equal and quality experience to our customers, we need to follow these standard procedures. And yes, also when you are actually tracking your SOPs through the checklists or dashboard or tracking tools, you can see in which steps of SOP you are lacking, and then you can create an action plan in order to overcome this problem. And finally, this is the link for the GV SOPs. Please, after watching this video, click to it and review the whole booklet, and you will understand better, and you will see each stage of the customer flow and each standard step that must be implemented from ISEC side, and in order to provide quality services. And that's it from my side. If you have any questions, feel free to approach me with this mail, and hope that you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Bye.